savoring the sweetness of uncertainty. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. There's real wisdom in this statement by Forrest Gump. If there's one thing we can be certain of, it's uncertainty. But do we see life's mixed bag as a sugary selection of delights, or closer to a motley medley of sour surprises, fear factor style? I argue that more often than not, it's the latter. But chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, we need to change our mindset about uncertainty, because just like a mixed bag of sweets, it's uncertainty that gives life its flavor. Let me unwrap my argument, piece by piece, using 3 key points. Firstly, uncertainty is unavoidable, and dodging it only makes for a sticky situation. Nazim Nicholas Taleb is a well-known author and former derivatives trader. As an expert in financial risk management, he's well acquainted with uncertainty, but he certainly does not shy away from it. In fact, in his best-selling book, Anti-Fragile, Things That Gain from Disorder, he explains that fundamental uncertainty and volatility underpin history. The great driving forces of history, he says, are precisely those events that are rare or unpredictable, in short, uncertain. However, trying to avoid this uncertainty and pretending that we can predict everything is a recipe for disaster. Just think of the 2008 financial crisis. Like me, Taleb is convinced that we should adopt a different attitude towards uncertainty. He encourages us as a society to build systems and institutions that are anti-fragile, that benefit from uncertainty instead of being harmed by it. Herein lies a roadmap to a better approach to uncertainty. Now that's a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. Embracing uncertainty isn't just necessary, it's nourishing. So secondly, uncertainty creates opportunities for growth. Think about it. If life were predictable, we'd all be stuck in the same stale, flavorless existence. No surprises, no learning, no progress. Because all change, even our earliest childhood development, comes with a spoonful of uncertainty. Science agrees. Maggie Jackson, author of Uncertain, The Wisdom and Wonder of Being Unsure, explains that our brains are wired to benefit from uncertainty. In an interview with Fox, which appeared on their website on the 17th of February 2024, she describes the brain's response to uncertainty. Your focus is sharpened, you become more receptive towards new information, and your working memory is strengthened. This mental flexibility makes us better decision makers. In other words, uncertainty isn't just something we should tolerate, it's the key to creativity, confidence, and personal progress. Our brains are designed to facilitate this growth and enable us to handle uncertainty in a productive way. Yet another delicious flavor that helps us as individuals become more excited about uncertainty. But what is an individual on their own? Facing life alone is a bitter existence. That's why, thirdly, uncertainty has the potential to bring us closer together, and above all, it is other people that give life its flavor. Just think of the COVID pandemic. Amid all the pain, loss, and confusion, it's a time that stands out in the memories of many as one where people displayed remarkable compassion and goodwill. Psychologist Jill Suttie gives us insight into why this is the case in her article, The Many Ways We Helped Each Other During COVID. The article was published on the 14th of February 2022 on Greater Good Berkeley, a research center focused on compassion, happiness, and altruism. She writes that a shared challenge creates a sense of common humanity and helps us identify with one another and compels us to another. Uncertainty prevents us from becoming complacent and compels us to help each other. It reminds us that we need one another, and above all, it is the love and support of other people that make life sweet. No one can deny that life is sometimes a mess, but uncertainty is inevitable and essential for growth. Moreover, uncertainty has the power to remind us of our shared humanity, especially in today's world where it can be so difficult to remember. So many sweet flavours, even if now and then a licorice sneaks in among the caramel. So scoop up a handful from life's mixed bag, because uncertainty is what gives life its flavour.